Will it blend? That is the question.
Welcome back. Tom was just showing me his new iPad he got from his grandchildren. What do you think about the new iPad, Tom?
It does a ton of cool things, but will it blend? That is the question. Doesn't quite fit in the jar, but I can take care of that.
Tom, what are you doing?
No!
No, Tom, not the iPad. Tom, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
I knew I could get the iPad in a BlendTech Total Blender. I think I'll press the iBlend button.
No, Tom, surely that won't blend. Tom, stop, no!
Woo! Oh, pad smoke. Don't breathe this.
Guys, somebody please, maybe we should call someone?
That was one tough pad.
Will it blend? I guess it does blend.
Bro, wat ben jij aan het doen?
Working with Blender.
Dat is een computerprogramma, bro.
Oh.
Alright guys, welcome back. Today, as you might have guessed already by the thumbnail and the title of this video, I'm gonna be trying my best to learn the computer software Blender in a week. In 7 days, I've set out a quite simple task for myself, and that is to create an intro for the channel. But first, before we get started, it might be useful to quickly explain what exactly Blender is. It's a computer software mainly used for creating 3D models, whether it is to be used in a video game or animation. The very famous movie Flow was actually made in this software. And the best thing about it is that it's completely free. Now, I do already have to disappoint. I did use the software before. I've used it a couple years ago because I wanted to try out a bit in 3D animation, because as you might have guessed already, I have a lot of creative interest, and for a time 3D animation was definitely one of them. Now, that experience was 3 years ago by now, and it's safe to say that I've completely lost all familiarity that I used to have with the program. So I'm not entirely new to it. I do recognize some of it. I do know how some of it works, definitely seeing how I already have experience using Adobe Premiere Pro and similar programs. So the animation style of it I'm quite familiar with already, but definitely not the modeling side of it. Now, we can't just immediately jump into animating. We can't immediately start by drawing up a sketch of what exactly I want to animate. Now, I think it's a smart idea to first start by watching probably the most famous Blender tutorial, the one I watched when I first used the program years ago by now, so I've forgotten it as well. And it's the tutorial where we learn to make a donut. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a very good tutorial to start out Blender. If anybody's considering starting out Blender, I definitely suggest starting out with this tutorial. And I hope that if I manage to learn it sufficiently within a week, I motivate some of you to try and do it for yourselves as well, because it's truly, at least for how I remember it, it's a fun program to be able to express your creative interest, but it's definitely a very difficult program as well. Enough talking, let's get right into the tutorial, and then tomorrow I will start by drawing a sketch of what exactly I want to animate, and hopefully also start animating, or at least start modeling. So yeah, this is the tutorial I was talking about. I will link it in the description as well. We'll be quite simply learning to make a donut, I suppose. I won't bore you guys with my entire process of learning it. I definitely recommend anybody who wants to try out the program to watch this tutorial, as I've mentioned before. don't know why that's there. I have my cookies turned off. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial. And then I'll probably see you guys tomorrow when we draw a sketch of what it is that I'm gonna try and animate. But for today, I'll be doing this tutorial. So yeah, let's get to it. But before we get started, I want to first sketch out exactly what it is that I have in mind for my intro and what it is that I will be working towards. Grab some paper and a pencil and draw this out. Alright, so for the intro, I wanted to do something pretty simple. I wanted to stay in theme with the name of my channel. For the first scene, I want to just get a house, tree with a driveway, and all the rest. Something fairly simple. I wanted to kind of get a zoom in from on top, so that actually moves down into the house and then enters here from the side. Now, what will it see there? Well, of me walking to the side and the camera following me. Next up, I think we're gonna be back in the side. So, next up, I'll get my trash bag to the trash bin and actually throw it in a circular motion. Now, while I'm doing this, my character itself will also tumble into the trash can and the lids will close on top of its head. Then, the garbage truck will then go on, collect the trash bin with me inside and put it all into the truck. Now, the camera roll following the garbage truck, driving through the neighborhood. The camera will follow it with some trees and some lanterns, passing it. And then as a final scene, because that's essentially what I'm saying, right? I myself, with my ideas, am collected into the trash, and then the trash gets brought to the junkyard, aka my channel. I think it's time to get started. Now, as the first scene, I want to create the environment of the first scene. So it is the house, trees, the driveway, all that kind of stuff. So let's get into that right away. Alright, couple hours later, this is what we have right now. I'm pretty pleased with the result. It's very simple, but it looks good, or at least good enough. So we have the driveway as I imagined it, the garage, the main house, the trees, the hedge, the pavements, and of course the most important thing, the trash can. I'm very pleased with the results. It looks very simple, but it looks very good. It's exactly what I was going for. I can even move the lid as intended. I will have to find out a way to move this anchor point. I didn't manage to find it out right now. But that's something for tomorrow, and tomorrow I will also try and get started on modeling myself, or at least something that's hopefully going to resemble me. So yeah, but that's all for tomorrow, and see you then. Alright, day 3 already. Yesterday we had a very good day. We started modeling the actual scenery, and today I want to get started on making a model of myself. Because of course, as we've sketched out, I'm gonna be throwing away the trash or whatever. But in order to do that, I want to get started today on sketching myself. I've already found a tutorial for that in the style that I want to make it. I will be linking that tutorial in the description as well, so if you want to do it yourself, you'll know where to find it. But without further ado, I'll jump right into the tutorial. I'll jump right into modeling. But yeah, I'll get started and I'll see you guys at the end of the day when I've hopefully successfully finished it. Alright, so the modeling went very well. This is what I got right now. It's a model of myself. I did move away a bit from the tutorial. I did not strictly follow the tutorial because I didn't want a small, chunky character. I wanted to have something that somewhat resembled me, or at least the shape of it. So that's why I made it a bit taller. And I changed the structure of the face. I gave it a beard. I think it looks good. Well, for my style, or at least this style that I was aiming for, it looks good enough. I'm very happy with how it turned out. And I'm very excited to get started on actually animating this one tomorrow in the scene that we made yesterday. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, another day, another time to spend a couple of hours in Blender. So today I want to get started on animating. I want to get started on animating the character. I want to get started on the whole animation that I drew up in the sketch. Let me see. Here it is. So yeah, I want to get started on, let's see if I can show it, this part of the animation. So the part where I walk, the first initial zoom in, and the part where I walk with the trash and where I actually throw away the trash. I will try and animate that today. Hopefully I will get it done today as well. And then tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be finished then soon. I will get started on animating or modeling the garbage truck and animating that. But before I get ahead of myself, let's first start animating. Okay, so that was it for today. I feel like I did a pretty decent job. I feel like the animation is coming along very nicely. It's looking a bit chunky. There's some improvement points here, but I can do that on the final day. For now, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's exactly how I imagined it to be. I'm very pleased with it, and it's coming along very nicely. But yeah, that was it for today. Tomorrow it will be the garbage truck, modeling it and hopefully animating it as well. And yeah, see you then. Okay, so time to make the garbage truck. I'll get right started modeling the garbage truck. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. I'm not sure what I exactly want to do for the garbage truck. But if it doesn't take me too long, then I can also try and model the rest of the scenery. And hopefully, even if I have time, actually animate it. So yeah, let's jump into it. So yeah, I actually managed to get both done today. I managed to model the garbage truck and the whole scenery and actually animate it as well. I'm very pleased with the result. It looks good. And now I think I only need to do one more scene. Then I'm ready to render all of it and add all these sound effects, the music, whatever, all that stuff. But yeah, this was day 5. I still have a 6th day tomorrow in which I will model the final scene, animate the final scene, make it all hopefully fitting, render it all, and then on the 7th day I will add all of these sound effects, the music, and I'll hopefully get a good end result. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, see you then. Alright, day 7 already, end of the week. I forgot to record this yesterday, but I did manage to do the final scene yesterday, and I did actually render all of the scenes as well. So they're ready to be edited. The sound effects are ready to be added. I'll be doing that today. And I'm excited. I hope we'll get something nice. technically speaking, this doesn't count anymore as the Blender part of it. So I did finish Blender, or at least as far as I wanted it to, in 6 days. It went a lot better than I hoped. I'm gonna add the sound effects, and then hopefully I'll get a nice intro. So I'll add the sound effects, and then I'll see you guys once I'm finished.
2 hours later.
Alright, so I'm finished with the sound effect. So I finished the actual intro, and I mean, I'm very, very pleased with the result. It came out very well. The renders, the animations came out very well. The sound effects fitted to my feeling very well. Honestly, I have no other words for it. It was a fun process. I really enjoyed learning Blender again. It gave me a lot of difficulties. I had a couple difficult times where I got a bit stressed out because I didn't get the program to do exactly what I wanted it to do. But I think that's normal whenever you're trying to learn a new program. And eventually I did get what I wanted, or at least something pretty close at it. But enough talking. I think you guys have waited long enough. So I'll roll the new intro of my channel right now. So yeah, that was it. That will be the new intro for this channel. That will be what you'll see starting in the videos from now on. And that was also the end of this video then. I really enjoyed the process. I really enjoyed making the animation, the sound effects. It took some time, but I'm definitely glad with the end result. Who knows, maybe I'll do it again sometime in a couple of months or whatever when I'm finished with this intro. Maybe I'll try again at Blender, maybe get some better results even if I haven't forgotten anything that I've learned by then. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Definitely also if you want to see this intro more often, you know where to find me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.